this? It's not supposed to rain today. I checked. I don't want to be out here when it rains like that. Lightning? No, no. Not a storm. Can't see a damn thing. What am I going to do? Oh my god. I can't do this. Stop freaking out. Prepare for this, Riley. Now, how do I get out of this mess? This is useless. I can't tie up the boat now. No! I'm going to die! Can't be out here. Not on my own. There! Is that land? God, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, shit. This can't be happening. No, 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 no! Not the rocks! No! Damn it! This was a mistake. Get me out of here! Somebody!
Restless. What is she doing?
What is that sound?
Is that
Hello? Focus, Riley. It's just the wind. Eyes on the water. I have to moor. Somewhere.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Anybody there?
Wait.
God. It's a voice.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who are you?
What?
Wait. No. I don't want to know. Is that a pier? Yes! If I can get the boat close enough, I can do this.
No, you can't. You'll crash.
Leave me alone. Whoa! Come on, Riley. You've got this.
What are you doing? Cut the engine.
You've read the manual.
Manual? Have you ever sailed a boat before?
Stop it.
You have to turn off the engine.
I don't have to do anything.
You'll crash. Cut the engine. All right. Well done. Now, drop the anchor.
Right here! Why would I do
You'll
that?
crash the boat. You'll drown.
Pier can.
The pier will wreck your hull.
Then what do I do?
You have to secure the boat. Drop the anchor. Good. You did good. You'll be fine now.
Thank you. But I don't feel fine. You have to stop this.
Stop what?
Talking. You have to stop talking.
Understood. It's fine.
Thank you. I made it. What a mess. The window. I need to see the window. I ruined my boat. That looks so beautiful from here. You should go. I decide my own fate. I'm living my life. That was the plan after all. So yes, be a devil. Let's check our backpack. I have no desire to get stranded without food or water. Never leave without your music. It's soul food. Can't starve, right? taking that with me. I am sketching the entire journey after all. Awesome. The beer made it through the storm. I can celebrate later. Marshall. Kind of wish you were here, Marshall. Could have gone exploring together. Why are these islands not on here? Great. Out of coffee. This damn relic must be broken, because that weather wasn't fair! I'm doing it. Deciding my own fate. And will you look at all this? So beautiful out here. Wish you were here. Sunny greetings from... a far-off place.
The Rogue Islands.
You're still here.
Yeah.
Thank you for last night. I'm grateful and all.
But
You know you can't stay, right?
why?
Because you're not real.
But I am, Riley.
I've decided you are not. And don't ever say my name. Ever again. You know what? Just shut up. Almost as good as endless oceans. The edge of the world. I'd live here. What happened here? Did they all honestly leave?
Can I speak to you now?
Maybe.
Wonderful. There's so much I want to ask you. So much I don't know yet. Or I've forgotten.
I said maybe. Don't get carried away.
It's been way too long since I got to talk to anyone.
I understand that, but I will lose my mind if you don't.
Please, just talk to me.
That's it. I'm blocking you. You're spam.
Spam. What's spam?
I'm not sure I can deal with this. Am I imagining you? You can talk now.
You're not imagining me.
This place. It's mesmerizing. What happened here?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
You never told me your name.
Josh. My name's Josh.
Oh, what a pretty little cottage. Right out of a country magazine. What do you know about it?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Roses. Why?
Bath salts, oils, desserts. I love roses. Why did this Margot never open a letter?
Maybe she never knew it was here.
Do you think it's them that lived here?
Maybe.
Definitely the home of a photographer. She's beautiful, but she looks so sad. Is that a cassette tape? No way.
A what?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Testing. 1, 2. Well, hello to myself, I guess. Or dear diary, or however you're supposed to begin these things. Just if I don't talk to someone, I'll go insane, even if it's only myself. I guess I'll start at the beginning. The rogues seemed like a good idea. A bunch of us were looking for a place to hang out, make music and just, be groovy together. And it was cool. So totally chill. But then the nightmare began. And I don't know if it was the drugs or me going crazy, but when the others left it got worse. I'm glad she was here, Carrie, or I would have lost it completely. I miss her. I was so rotten to her. I just didn't want her to leave, I understood she had to. I mean, she was sick, and I couldn't take care of her. She knew that. So she left me food, recipes. Not that I'll ever cook.
She remained behind.
Was she here all by herself?
Must have been. So, what do you think about the cabin?
I don't know. I need to have an opinion.
Did you read the letter?
I did.
Why did Carrie write Margot a letter?
She felt guilty about leaving her.
How do you know that?
Because that's what she told Margot.
What are you saying?
I heard her say it. I was there.
This is great. You knew her.
I can't believe I forgot.
But now you remember.
Like she'd always been there. Somewhere in the back. And now she's taken a step forward. Into the light.
You knew Carrie.
I get the feeling you think this is important.
Carrie got the last ferry out in 1980. You were alive in 1980.
Upset you, didn't I? Blowing in like this.
I wasn't expecting you, that's for sure.
I don't know what that means. But for what it's worth, I like talking with you.
Thank you, I guess. Though you're not giving me a lot of options. You talk a lot.
Yeah. Maybe you should talk more, so that I have to listen.
I don't want to talk.
You're not going to make this very easy, are you?
What do you want from me? I'm not pouring out my heart to you.
I'm not asking you to. Just tell me about the good stuff.
The good stuff was me on my boat sailing off to new horizons.
I didn't call in that storm if that's where you're going with this.
I know that. I just want to draw some chalk lines up there and for you to stay on your side quietly.
I could try. Please, don't jump.
Why?
Because I'd have no one to talk to.
I'm sure you'd live.
Actually, I don't. And I like it better this way.
I can't seem to get used to it.
I'm sorry.
I know. I think I like it here. These towering cliffs, the endless views. I've seen nothing like it. Is that a weird thing to say?
No, not at all. I like it here too.
What's this place called?
The Rogue Islands.
I've gone rogue, haven't I?
You might.
Just the place for me. Josh.
Yes?
Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying your name. Out loud.
Why?
To see if I sound like a crazy person. I'm glad these islands are deserted.
No one to judge you.
That's right. You won't, right?
Judge you? I wouldn't dare.
Addressed to Terrence.
Then this was his home.
I love this. So dedicated.
He must have been an excellent cook.
I'm sure I could make a mean pizza in here. How I miss pizza.
What's pizza?
Don't worry about it. Look at these shells.
There's so many.
Boats. All boats. Spending my days baking? I'd sign up for that.
You cook then?
Actually, no. I make brilliant scrambled eggs, though. Also, I was told.
By who?
My mum. When I was 12. With that baker's peel, I could whisk up a mean pizza.
You have to explain the pizza thing to me.
Can't believe you've never had pizza. It's an Italian dish.
That's exotic.
Not if you skip the pineapple.
Why did you leave? Do you mind me asking?
My life was a big lie, and I wanted to change that.
Change it how?
I have no clue. Just did something drastic, irreversible. Burn all my bridges.
Why?
I told you, they were all lies. Cordelia. I don't like that name. Is this a letter?
In a tin can? What does it say?
February 1921. My dear little Elfins, the more I learn about the Crown family, the more I realize what wolves they were. As I've mentioned, the Crowns owned this island back in its heyday, but they were a haughty bunch and they took much more than they gave. But as I write these words cursing the Crown family, I realize that perhaps I am no better. True, I never owned an island, but like the Crowns, I didn't value life as I should. I don't think man is made to recover from war. Once he has seen such horrors, how can he pretend they don't exist? I miss you all dearly, and hope to find my way home to you soon. Your father.
Something's not right. I can't figure him out.
He knew about the Crowns.
Wolves. They're not so bad.
They are if you're a sheep.
I'd love to see the world.
You will.
What's that engraving there?
For Beatrice. Cordelia Crown. Haven't seen her in a while. She was nobility, and a big deal right here.
And that must be where the money came from.
Aye, they owned the Rogue Islands.
It's locked. Where's the key? Beatrice Parker. Headmistress, I guess?
And this must have been her office.
And what do we have here?
Yeah, that's them all right. Cordelia Crown. And Nora Crown.
Did you go to school there?
I can read and write, but I didn't learn it at the school. I vaguely remember a village, an open fire, the smell of beer, and a man's voice teaching me how to read from a really thick book.
Maybe one of the crowns?
Not a chance. They didn't do...
Oh god, what's that?
What?
That!
What are you waiting for? I need to see what that is.
All right, I'm going. I'd like to talk to you. Oh god. I'd like to ask you.
You can't be.
I'm sorry.
Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to be here.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. No, don't go! Well, that was rude. Who was that?
Was that a ghost?
Have you seen her before? Do you know her?
Nope. Don't even remember her alive.
This is so strange. Maybe she's not from the islands.
Never knew there was another ghost.
Oh my god, Josh. I'm so jealous. Is this where you've been hanging around?
Well, it's an island. 3, actually. So, plenty of beaches to go around.
Well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Sure, it's beautiful.
You sound like you don't know a good thing when you see it.
Well, I've seen it plenty of times.
It's breathtaking, wondrous, awe-inspiring, monumental.
You like words?
I love words.
Oh, wait. This is where that old woman lived. What a tragedy. Ethel. She lost her entire family to the fever. Husband. And all 3 girls.
Oh, that's horrible. Ugh. This is the freakiest doll I've ever seen.
Have a little respect. That is a beautiful doll.
Is this actually a football? It looks ancient.
Back at the school, you said you wanted to travel. And you sounded sad.
It's silly, really.
I love silly.
I used to think I was going to dance around the world, on every continent, in every country.
You don't think that anymore?
I had to grow up.
Why? You're not going to answer me?
I don't have to answer you, and just so you know, I did answer. I shrugged.
Like, with your shoulders? I can't see your shoulders.
Tough luck. I'm done talking about this.
Why aren't you afraid of me? It might be the more sensible thing to do.
I should be afraid, I guess. But I'm not. I guess I don't truly believe it's real yet. All of this. You.
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I fell off my dinosaur.
Did you just make a joke? A terrible joke at that. This is hard. You try exploring an island with a roomie that won't shut up for a second.
I am, actually, and it's not even my room. You call all the shots, I just have to shut up and sit it out?
Yes! Sorry. I realize it's not easy for either of us. There's something odd about that house upon the hill.
I thought you liked it.
I'm talking about time. The ravages of it.
I see what you mean. It withstood the test of time. There's more buildings like that.
How is that possible? Why? And so many things were left behind.
Anything you fancy? You can keep it.
Never. Can't take what's not mine.
It's not like anybody's gonna need it. Maybe the islands kept these things safe for you to find.
That would explain why I enjoy this place so much.
Don't forget the amiable company of yours truly.
I swear to God, sometimes you sound like you popped out of a Jane Austen novel.
Beatrice.
What about her?
I think that school was her safe place.
Safe from what?
No.
Was she in danger?
A place to keep her things safe. Tokens of the past or something.
I can see that.
I'd like to know more about her. I keep thinking about Cordelia Crown.
Why? Who is she?
She was this older woman with a lot of money.
Did you want that money?
Of course not.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
And why ask if you know the answer already?
We don't know anything about you. You two may have history.
God, no. She was horrible.
Well, you could have horrible history then. That sounds like a children's book.
What kind of sick-ass books did you read?
Wait, do you hear that?
No, what?
Why can't you hear it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Fuck. What's that?
Come on, honey. I want to drink this tea while it's still hot.
Mom, did you know that Rebecca from the grocery store has seen a will-o-wisp?
Has she?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Cheese or haddock sandwich?
Cheese, please. Just maybe Daddy's turn into one. A will-o-wisp, I mean.
Now you know that's not true. Daddy left. I know it's hard, but we have to accept it.
Just maybe is all. I asked Miss Jessup about will-o-wisps, but she said they're poppycock. She said there are no such things as ghosts who drift along the marshes. And the sooner I let go of such romantic notions, the better.
Oh, well, she might be right about that one.
Riley, what was that? Did you do that?
I'm not sure. Was it real?
I saw them too, if that's what you mean.
Who are they?
I remember the little girl, Pixie,
Pixie.
always running around the islands looking for adventures, discovering new clues to grand mysteries. Her words, not mine.
Did you see that little girl?
I did.
Her dad actually chose to leave her.
I wish my dad had left.
Why?
Because he was a horrible person that made my life a living hell.
That's a good reason.
Yours?
Same bullshit, I'm afraid. There was an epidemic.
The fever. That's what killed Ethel's entire family.
Must have been a nightmare.
A graveyard? This is great. We can figure out names and dates.
This is not great. It's a bunch of dead people thrown together.
Riley, have a little respect.
Look who's talking.
Let's just take a look.
Nora Crown.
Doesn't that sound vaguely familiar to you?
It does. Her name was in that newspaper article we found back at the school.
Cordelia Crown. We know all about her.
Callum Compton.
Look at the date. 18th of June, 1833.
Same as Cordelia Crown. You think there's a connection?
It's possible.
Oh no. Look, it's Beatrice Parker. She died.
Of course she did. She lived 2 centuries ago.
Still, it makes me sad. Scruff.
Died in 1944. That's late.
Archie.
I have left the troubled ocean.
That's dark.
I remember Cook. I saw him at a bar somewhere. I think he was behind the counter.
A bartender. Softly at night, the stars are shining on you.
Ethel. She lived so much longer than her family. She was so strong. I don't know how she managed. Dylan Sprouse.
A constable. Didn't know the islands had a police force.
Neither did I.
Terence Wombe. That's the baker.
He stayed.
Beatrice. The headmistress, right?
Right.
Here's another one.
Let's play it. I like listening to her voice.
I am such a silly goose sometimes. Thought the evil spirit wouldn't follow me into a church. Shut up! Maybe I've seen too many movies. God, if you're listening, this spirit is evil. Hear me? Evil. Yes, I'm talking about you. I hear him all the time. Sometimes I wish I had gone back with the others. At least I could have talk to a psychiatrist or something. Now it's just me and him. Stop! These people you talk about, they've been dead for so long. Why does it matter? I don't understand any of it. I don't care about Cordelia Crown or why she thought she needed to confess. I want a bit of peace in my head. Yes, you gave me Seabrook, but you want me to stay on that beach forever. But why? Yes, I'm listening. Father Thomas, yes. He's the one that taught you to read, I remember. So he was here when it all happened.
Was she talking to you?
Not as far as I know.
Father Thomas.
You think he knew me?
Maybe he taught you how to read. These notes about Cordelia Crown?
What did she do?
Cordelia Crown.
Died in 1833.
You already knew that.
Who's it from?
Pixie.
The little girl?
I guess she grew up. Father Thomas. I'm glad we got that over with.
You don't like churches?
What Pixie wrote about her mother, that feeling of someone torn from your life.
Like your beating heart ripped from your chest?
Have you ever felt it?
I must have.
But you don't remember. Feel blessed. Anguish is all those memories can bring. Nora. She's Pixie's mum.
Are you knitting your brows?
What? Why?
I can't tell when you're annoyed. I can't see your eyes.
Can't see yours either. We're even then. When I was little, I spent most evenings in the dark. Literally. When my father turned off the lights, I only had myself to talk to. I whispered to what I believed was my own soul, until I was bold enough to turn the lights back on again.
And you fear you're doing it again? Talking to your own soul?
There's no trace of you on the island so far.
So far, yes. But we still have a long way to go here.
Maybe. I just can't shake the feeling that you might...
Not be real.
Can you blame me?
Believe me when I say sometimes I wish I weren't. But I am very real.
Soldiers. Maybe the skipper was one of them.
I don't know. Not many islanders went to the First War.
Maybe he wasn't from the islands. He was a soldier.
Lewis Doyle.
He went to war.
The First War.
The horror he must have seen.
I remember that one lad. This picture's from the Second War.
So this Lewis Doyle was involved in both wars. So, you don't know who owned that boat, is that right?
No, ma'am, I don't.
But we're definitely talking about a military man here. Why did he go to war?
Why does anyone ever? Sometimes fighting a war saves you from starving to death.
Did you see those names on the wall?
Those were soldiers' names. There was a Joseph that lived here. He went to war, I know that much.
Must have left on that boat then. That skipper took young men to war.
It's Scruff. Of course. It's Scruff. I remember him now.
You do?
Perfectly. I even remember his face, his voice, his humming, his tobacco.
Why didn't you come up with this sooner?
Don't be a jerk, Riley. Just be happy I did.
I am happy. Go on. Tell me about him.
Give it time. More will come.
There it is again. That... mirage. Or whatever it is.
You never send them.
They're meant to live here with me, not go out into the world.
Letters are meant to be read.
Maybe, my boy. And then again, maybe letters are just meant to be written. Huh?
I don't understand.
My gals, they're happier without me. No. They have lives, loves. I'm a sad old man who's seen more death than I care to share. And these hands, I killed with them. Can't wash that war away, no matter how many years at sea.
But those hands, they've also healed.
Healing doesn't make up for the taking of a life. There's no return from that.
Why write it all then?
I love my daughters. Think about them all the time. And I suppose I want to remind them and myself of all the good parts. Yeah, there's no sense to it. But it works for me. They have a new family now, and I have you, no? Lord knows you need someone to take care of you. Let's go find a spot for this one, my boy.
What about 3 sisters?
3 sisters. Yes, that works beautifully.
Was that Scruff?
There's no mistake. It is him.
Why didn't I see you? Because you were already dead.
I was dead. And he could hear me.
He never finished this one. Must have died suddenly.
From a broken heart. Literally. His heart failed. Still, he refused to leave me.
I'm sorry. He should have sent his letters, not bury them. No label, no nothing. Was he making his own liquor?
No, they look older. At least 19th century? That's his girls. He missed them so much.
Should have taken his boat and sailed home. I know this picture. It was at that first cabin we found.
Carrie's, yes. That's her.
And that's Scruff.
Thick as thieves, those two.
Kerry was feeding him.
Let's say they fed each other. He'd go fishing or hunting boar.
Do you know who this is?
Archibald O'Sullivan. We called him Archie. A gardener. At the lodge, I think.
Do you see that date?
June 18th?
I'm sure I've seen it before. Why did he think that place was so important? What happened there? god. Josh! Look! That's your name. These are beautiful pictures, but why did he put them up here?
He must have found something there. That's not Scruff's handwriting.
Where'd he get these notes? Is this about you? A receipt for bottles.
That name Compton. We've seen it before.
In the graveyard.
Callum Compton. Another letter.
Why does he keep hiding them? He should have sent them.
"26th of September 1939. My sweets, as you've probably heard, war has struck again. We humans never seem to learn from our mistakes. During the First War, I was a medic, and my mission was to save the boys. But there were so many I couldn't help. Sometimes I had to make a choice over who should live and who should die. I essentially killed one to save another. The smell of death, the bodies, the blood, the screams of agony. They never let you go. I wish I could imprint all that upon these young boys who are enlisting. Their lives are never going to be the same. I cannot make them see. Instead, they're filled with excitement for the adventures they believe are ahead. I know no way to help, so I take them. My boat and I deliver them to the front line. My friend Carey told me the myth of Carol, the ferryman to the river Styx. I feel like I too am delivering these boys to the underworld. All I can offer is a safe passage, but I cannot save them. In these dark days, I don't know if I can save Josh either. My head is a swirl, and I'm no closer to having an answer. That boy is my heart, and I have to help him. I'm so sorry to have written such a grim letter. I only make it through these times knowing you are in the world, your loving father.
Ready or not, he could have ended this.
He didn't have a choice.
No, he didn't. He should have faced his kids. Shared his sorrow. I can't shake this feeling that he too was looking for you.
He was investigating? My death? I really don't like saying that out loud.
I know.
So you think he was trying to help me?
Yeah, obviously he failed. Callum Compton. He's the clue to all of this.
How do you mean? Wait. You think I was involved?
That murder at the Black Bell.
You think I killed that guy?
You could have.
I didn't kill anyone, Riley.
Why should I believe you? You don't remember half the things we discover out here. You want to believe that you didn't.
You need to stop talking.
Fine. Okay, so you and Scruff talk to each other.
All the time.
And he enjoyed that.
Yes, Riley. He enjoyed talking to me.
All those memories you recovered from your time with him.
They're not real memories.
They are. But you were already dead. Hey, Josh. I need to get something straight. You and I, we're like partners now, right?
That's how I see it.
Good.
Whose journal is this?
Nora.
That's Pixie's mother.
Yeah, the woman from the picnic.
And from the eulogy in the priest's notebook. Remember?
Is that hair?
Yes. To remember the deceased.
So you'll always know where to find me.
Who's it from?
It doesn't say. Is she crying?
She looks sore, all right.
Maybe she's angry. Coleridge. Oh, I love his words. This one is the tale of a ship and its crew.
Maybe she liked to sail.
Or she just liked Coleridge. days, my love.
15th of October, 1819.
That's a clear time frame.
I used to see Nora on that beach, with her daughter, Pixie.
This was their home.
You're awfully quiet.
I'm thinking.
About?
Their life. Their home. Did you read the journal?
I was paying attention, yes.
When she talked about her mother's death, she seemed a little... I don't know... cold? When my mum died, it hurt. Really hurt.
What happened?
Cancer, but I don't like to talk about it. Sorry. The real question is, what happened between Cordelia and her daughter?
I guess that's what we'll focus on then.
Hang on. Nora Crown. She's Pixie's mother. And Cordelia Crown is Nora's mother.
So Pixie,
She's the granddaughter of Cordelia Crown.
the girl's a crown.
I love you, Tig. You know that. You and me, we're both fighters. So you're gonna have to be strong without me. You're gonna have to keep watch. Make sure no one enters this beach without me knowing about it, okay? Might be Daddy. And I might not be here. And I can't miss him. I can't not talk to him, or he might leave again. But if I tell him I love him, if I tell him I'm sorry, then he'll stay. I know he will. Okay, Tig? I'll be back before nightfall, so you're not alone. I know you're scared of the dark.
She made this?
I think she did.
Oh, this is interesting.
She really did picture herself as a true detective.
What was she looking for? It's the tiger toy. Oh, this may be the cutest thing I've ever seen. Quite the little explorer, wasn't she? Is this a backpack?
Shoulder bag, used specifically when hiking.
Looks like she did a lot of that.
She reminds me of you.
She's nothing like me. I just don't understand why she kept looking for her dad.
Because she believed in him. Isn't there anything you ever believed in? With your whole heart?
I believed in Santa Claus, and he never came after my mom died.
Callum Compton.
That's Pixie's uncle. What the hell?
He was a crook?
More of these bottles.
Contraband. We were all distilling it.
Liquor?
Whiskey.
Is this Archie?
Archibald O'Sullivan, yeah. I didn't know he had a record.
He was a criminal.
I wouldn't say that.
Josh, look. Pages have been torn out.
Scruff.
Yeah. This is where he got those notes from.
From Constable Sprouse.
What happened to the sea?
It's low tide, if that's what you mean.
If only that constable was still around. I could just ask him what the hell happened out here.
Thank you. Josh, is it?
Yes, Miss Crine.
You grew up here, on the islands.
Oh, yes, Miss Crine. We've been here for generations.
That sounds lovely. I think the islands are the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Me too. Of course, I've seen nowhere else. But in truth, I've never wanted to.
Oh, there is a blessing in this gentle breeze that blows from the green fields and from the clouds.
You've a way with words, Miss Crine.
Oh, Wordsworth definitely does. He goes on, and from the sky, it beats against my
Better
cheek.
be careful, Miss Crine. These waves have a mind of their own.
Yes. I feel Wordsworth today. It's as if the sky itself is aware of how happy this place makes me. I can see why you remain here, Josh.
I don't believe this.
That was me.
You were right there. In front of me.
With Nora. I didn't remember her, Riley. And now just like that.
I think you took her to Little Rogue.
We need to set sail for Little Rogue.